What's up, everybody? Welcome to Game Freak. In today's episode, we are going to... Yeah, I gotta put the product down. We are going to unbox and review the Anbernic, I hope I'm saying that right, RG35XX. Okay, so here's the box. Nothing really special. It's just a box that says made in China on it. I guess expected more, especially if you ever owned, like I do, an Evercade or Evercade EXP. They came in some really nice packaging, but hey, what counts is what's on the inside. So let's check this out. So when you take the top off the box, first thing you do is you're gonna see the handheld inside. So let's take this plastic off. And as you can see, it looks exactly like the Game Boy. Only difference is a few more buttons, and there's a R1 and R2 clickers on the back, and I don't know if I'm really a fan of these, but I guess we'll see. And you do have an SD card slot, so you can add more games if you would like. The only emulated games you can add is up to the PS1. That's all it can handle. And also inside the box, you will get 2 wipes. They are labeled 1 and 2. Follow those directions. You use one to wet the screen down. It's not too wet. And the second one to dry it. And then you get your screen protector right there. That's the reason that you need to wipe this down. It helps put that screen protector on better. And then, of course, you get the charger, which doesn't come with the charging box, but you can just use a phone charging box to plug that in. It's a USB-C. And on the main menu, when you turn it on, you are going to see games, favorites, history, search, and settings. Pretty simplistic. So if you go over to the games, it's going to show you all the systems that are on this. You will get the PlayStation 1, Neo Geo, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced, Game Gear, Vertical Arcade, Sega Master System, Wonder Swan Color, Sega Mega Drive, and multiple arcade machine emulators and CPS games, which are just games made by Capcom. So you get a whole shit ton of different systems on here. And in total, there are 5,474 games on this little device. So in all honesty, playing these games, I was absolutely blown away by the picture. I mean, this thing has a beautiful picture on it. It plays smooth. I didn't have any hiccups on any of these games. I figured the ones that I was going to have the most problems with was the PS1 on such a little handheld like this, but every single one of them ran smooth. Unfortunately, just like any other ROM dump, this device does have duplicates. However, it's kind of like if you play Golden Axe on the Sega Mega Drive, there might be another version of that game on one of the arcade emulators, so it's not that bad. Another cool feature for this handheld is you can hook this up to your TV. It is HDMI compatible. I'm not real sure. I'll have to look at the top again, see if it's a mini HDMI, so you might have to get an adapter, which I had to do for my Evercade EXP. But however, this thing you can hook up to the TV, and you can sync up certain controllers if you don't want to use this as a controller while playing on the TV. Now, if I had to say a negative about this handheld, it would be the vertical arcade. When you play vertical arcade, it puts you in tate mode, which means you have to turn the handheld sideways, and the controllers absolutely suck when you play in that mode. I don't know if there is a way to just put it in regular mode to play them vertical arcades or not. I haven't really figured that out. I guess I should have read the instructions and I didn't, because usually you don't have to with these things. But playing this thing in Tate mode is a absolute horrible experience. I didn't enjoy that whatsoever. So I am hoping that there is a way to just put that in regular mode so I can play some of them vertical arcade games, because there's a lot of really good vertical arcade games on here. I purchased this device on Amazon for around $70, and I'm going to be completely honest, it is the best handheld emulator that I have ever played. It plays perfectly smooth. I have had zero issues playing any of these games. So if you're into the old retro games, all the way up to the PlayStation 1, in complete confidence, I can totally recommend this handheld. I am having a blast playing this, and I can't wait to dig a little bit further into it. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and all that stuff. Oh, and game on.